Hello guys, and now Russian vloggers have a new hobby. They go down the central streets of their cities and count the number of businesses, cafes and shops closed. And all of them keep asking one and the same question: why is this happening? And as long as they keep asking this question, the businesses will keep closing because they cannot connect the consequences with the main reason: the Russian war in Ukraine that destroyed their federal budget and their regional budgets too. So that even the mayor of Moscow, the capital of the Russian Federation, once the richest city, reported the need to cut 15% of their civil servants. Sobyanin, that mayor, is very busy with his comments. He has to tell a lot about the drone attacks on military infrastructure around the Russian capital, and now he needs to keep reporting about various cuts from these workers of the government infrastructure to even investment programs, because we all know that 2026 began with serious shortages in the regional budgets, with Moscow already lacking billions of dollars and other once very successful territories too that earned their profit from gas and oil export now count the losses. So let's discuss how this business situation, work situation in Russia predicts the collapse of the Kremlin regime. And we all know we need that for a safe and secure planet. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, I'm in Ukraine, and if you want to see the defeat and demilitarization of Russia that has already started, subscribe, share these videos to spread the truth. So, a lot of Russian vloggers that previously spoke about their businesses, about various beauty industry, food industry, now keep whining about the rising taxes. I hope I pronounced this word properly, because that's one of the words I mispronounce often. But anyway, it's a big problem that the Russian VAT tax became so high that a lot of small and mid-sized businesses cannot cover the needs, and the threshold was lowered. So now a lot of owners record very sad videos announcing that they need to close their shop, they need to close their cafe, and this definitely demotivates the followers. Plus, with the restrictions of the internet, with telegram shutdowns, it all looks very, very depressing. And most importantly, this wave of closures reached St. Petersburg, reached Moscow, and when you see these people walking down the central streets and showing the windows with announcements, closed, open for rent, you can see that the tendency is really huge if it is already all over the Russian internet. Another reason to subscribe to my channel and to follow the updates, because it's important to, look inside the Russian videos that I can translate and interpret to you. So anyway, more and more businesses are closing because they are not able to pay their taxes, and also because the rent becomes very expensive, and these bigger businesses, they try to compensate their losses with higher prices, and this literally destroys the middle class in Russia that only tried a shaping. And Putin is to blame, but Russians fear to speak the truth, and they keep asking these questions: that what is the reason? Forgetting that one and only reason is their decision to support the so-called special military operation that they thought would destroy Ukraine really quickly, but it began destroying Russia faster than they expecting. Their budget, their military infrastructure, and now their faith in the strength of the Kremlin. And Moscow mayor simply supports this very depressing vision of the future by stating they need to cut 15% of various local government workers. These are civil servants who work for the regime, and you may say it's always good when they cut such bureaucracy, but it's not the decision to fight the bureaucracy or corruption. It's in Russia. Their this is their inabilities to sustain the amount of workers that Putin previously used as his administrative resource during elections, during various pro-Kremlin demonstrations, and the fact that they need to cut 15%, that's a lot, simply demonstrates they don't have enough money even for salaries and what they describe as this investment program. They will cut it, reduce it by 10% now in Moscow, but we already know that the city itself lacks billions of dollars in the regional budget. Again, Moscow always had a lot of money, and now it is an active war zone, which we discuss in detail in my new video on Anna Danilchuk channel that I connect here and advise you to check. But all these videos, all these comments clearly demonstrate that the state of the Russian economy and the state of mood inside the Russian Federation among the previously apolitical people is extremely negative, and they fear the general conscription. They don't want to go to the front lines where Ukrainian soldiers are able to perform miracles. And for them to be stronger, I encourage you to support our fundraiser with Ukraine aid operations. And I just can't believe that it is the 21st century reality, and here I am, a Ukrainian girl, asking you to get us more robots that will save Ukrainian soldiers. And I believe it is worth it because they keep implementing the only working peace plan to defeat and demilitarize Russia. Let me know in the comments below, are you available this Saturday for a live conversation, 9 p.m. Kyiv as always, and do follow me on X, Instagram, Blue Skies, Threads, Discord. All the links you will find in the description of this video, same as the invitation to my new Substack newsletter. Check the merch shop for lots of good items that work well as reminders and conversation starters about Ukraine. But most importantly, thank you for standing with us. And I believe that with each day of this Iranian war, we understand how everything interconnected is, how much Russian influence is present in various problems in various corners of the world, when literally Russian drones are found on the debris of some Middle Eastern countries, and it is a proof that Russia supported the Khamenei regime, but now they cannot afford open support, but they will keep causing chaos and problems around the world. Another proof why we need to defeat them, and this is the only way to bring lasting peace. Share these videos to spread the truth, subscribe, leave your comments to help spread more information directly from Ukraine. I believe this is important, and I'm forever grateful that you are my friends and friends of Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!